Hi, this is Shiva Rajaya from vitalcoaching.com. We are talking about breakups for men, and the topic for this video is what if she is really unsafe to be around? This is one of the core situations that you might face with an ex. It is the fact that every time you meet, you are going to be fighting, or she's going to be blaming you or attacking you. And after a while, you go like, what's the point of meeting? What about no contact? What about retiring out of her field and just not being in her field for a while? And that's a very valid point, and it's a strategy that you can use very often. The core idea here is to strengthen your boundaries. And by strengthening your boundaries, I mean you can put distance, energetic and emotional distance between the two of you. What this looks like is that you are no longer engaging into inviting her into your space, for instance. When she is inviting you to have a conversation on messaging or a phone conversation, for instance, there are lots of situations where she will want to engage, maybe will want to fight, want to trigger you, want to attack you or bring toxicity into your field. What you have to do is very simple. It's like, no, thank you. So it is not responding to the invitation that she's bringing your way. And you do that by learning how to say no to her. If you're in her presence and then toxicity starts rising, you just disconnect, you step out of that. And so what it means, basically, when you are around toxicity, either coming from her or from people in her environment, it could be her friends, it could be her parents, it could be other people in her field, or it could be situations that she's exposing you to, you just step out. You say, you know, this is not serving me. I'm not learning anything, I'm not discovering anything new by being exposed to this toxicity. And this is only going to happen in some cases in breakups, okay? I would say probably maybe 70%, 80% of cases, you don't have to go all the way there. But maybe, 20% of exes might be really nasty in the way they relate to you. They are angry, they are bitter, or they want to retaliate, or they want to attack you. And so the only way for them to keep on doing that is when you are responsive to that. If she sees that you are hurting, that she's actually anchoring something in your system that hits you really hard, she might be really cruel with that. She might see you date other women, have another girlfriend or somebody else coming on in your life really strong, and she might be like, I don't like this, I'm jealous, I want to retaliate. And she might do that in ways that are really nasty and aggressive. And so if you are exposed to that, basically distance. Distance. Don't engage. Don't invite. If you have to share something, just choose a very specific time. Go for a drink together. You know that you are there for 30 minutes. Have the conversation that you need to have, and then step out. Another place that might be really challenging for you is when you start sharing something that is intimate to you. Because when you start talking about your feelings, you start talking about something that is really in the core of your being. And so in the process of doing that, what is going to happen is that you are going to give her access to aspects of yourself that she would not have access otherwise. And so this is like opening the gates for her to flood you with, attacks and toxicity and hostility. And so you see that in a lot of these strategies, a lot of it has to do with you setting up new boundaries and protecting your space. If you are exposed to toxic situations from your ex, and you tried multiple times to have just, healthy, sweet, respectful, harmonious connection with her, you don't have to engage into the battle. The best way is to step out. You say, you know what, this is no longer serving me. So step out and disengage and minimize the amount of contact that you have with her. I'll see you soon for another video.